Exclusive interviews with Olympic medalists are rare, but we've got three of them together. Jan Frodeno, Simon Whitfield and Bevan Doherty finished first, second and third in last year's Olympics. And before tackling Washington, they relived their battle in Beijing.
Who's that in the background?
He's quite far away.
My hat
Oh,
It's gone.
Did you disregard a hat on the course?
No, I was within the rule. It's within the aid station.
Okay.
Is that literally?
This is when you guys were all looking at each other.
This is
like,
around
I don't
about
want to
when
sprint.
we-
I don't want to sprint. You sprint. I don't want to sprint.
No, we're saying to each other, let's wait for Simon. He's back, and we'll wait for Simon.
Look at Ivan. He's back there too.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah. And then we're
How
like,
did you make that? That was bloody far.
I'm actually leading the race.
I just
The race
relied
was
on my
about 400
awesomeness.
meters too long, so
Oh, right.
maybe, yeah.
Yeah, we all missed the real finish. I actually saw you coming on the big screen.
You did. Did you? You did the old jumbotron look?
No, I just looked up
They
and
do
then...
that in football. Eh? They'll look up, catch the ball in the jumbotron.
I must say, you're looking a bit tired going up the hill there, Whitfield.
That was done.
It was a pretty hard hill. It was just, hang on, hang on.
I was thinking stupid things like, I already got one of these medals. I don't need another.
You probably were. You were.
It's funny how your mind plays tricks
It
with
totally
you
plays
like
tricks
that,
with you, yeah.
Three superb triathletes, but only one of them could strike gold. It was Frodeno who emerged victorious in an epic tussle. Third place Doherty was quick to identify the critical moment.
I guess the key part of the race was with about 500 metres to go. Obviously, Simon had been dropped on the hill, and at that point in time, it sort of turned into quite a tactical race. And my coach had told me to wait to the sprint. In the past, my sprint has been very effective. Even at the start of the year, I managed to outsprint Frodo and Tom Yong. So my plan was just to wait to the sprint, and that sort of enabled Simon to bridge back up to us, and he sort of pounced quite early on the piece and caught me off guard a little bit, and basically you know, I tried to stick with and had nothing in the tank, and he pretty much mentally cracked me then. So but just even running down the finishing straight, you know, I was just happy to get another Olympic medal. To get 2 Olympic medals in 2 consecutive Olympics was a huge deal. You know, there's so much in an Olympic campaign. There's you know, so many obstacles. So to get 2 medals was awesome. This course in Washington, I think it's going to be quite a tight race, and there are going to be a lot of tactics played, and we'll see what happens.
The funny thing was, the more people that I talked to in terms of, you know, with athletics expertise, they kept on saying to me, you know, performance of the year was definitely Simon, because he came from way off the back and then actually initiated the sprint. And I was like, oh, okay, cool, yeah, I'll take that. But no, that was really impressive. And the thing was, I just kept telling myself that I want to hold back. I just want to hold back. And every single race I made the mistake of going too early and going too soon. And then I was really happy when Simon finally went, which was, you know, way, I don't know, about half a K to go before the finish line. You know, it was really early. But that was the moment, you know, I kind of had been training for ages, for months. And I was really happy that it was finally there. And that was just a switch off the head kind of moment where you just go all out to the finish line. For this race on the weekend, it's similar temperatures, seemingly, as we saw today. And yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it goes. It'll be a flat course, flat and fast, and yeah, we'll see how it turns out.
My version. My version began with excuses, unfortunately. As I got dropped, I started making the excuses why it was acceptable and why I'd done well and why 4th was good enough. And I got to the top of the hill and I was still somewhat, or drifted at a little bit of a contact, but I still had one last chance to do it. And I think when I tossed my hat off, it was somewhat of a symbolic gesture to get rid of excuses and just go have no regrets at the end. And so I just, Greg Bennett, who's been world #1 many times and a great friend, and he has this beautiful tempo running style where he just puts his head down and does it. And I kept just thinking, run like Benno, and got myself back up there. And then, I don't know, I could see that the group was holding back, and I thought, you know, maybe I can end this right here and now. And I was almost trying to bluff I played my cards just to get back up there, so I thought I summarized the group in my head. I said, okay, Gomez, for everything he can do, for all the remarkable athlete he can't sprint very well, and so I kind of eliminated him, and then I said, okay, I have no idea with Frodo, and I've seen too many times seen Bevan go roaring past people, so I felt it was Bevan's race to win, and I tried to bluff. Washington will be interesting. It's the reunion of that sprint finish and Gomez again, and now you've got this young Brownlee kid who's tearing it up, so it will be an interesting dynamic on the weekend. I look forward to that challenge.